It stayed as a top 10 movie, one of the top 10 movies on Netflix for 15 weeks. This is a world record. No film has ever done that since Netflix started. That is not marketing. That is because people like this film and they keep going back to this film. Not all the over-top action films are the same. And within this genre, there are good over-the-top action films, and then there are bad over-the-top action films. Man, I'm sick of the logic all these people are using. The people who did not like RR, the logic that they are putting forth, the arguments that they are putting forth regarding any acclaim and accolades and awards that RRR is winning. I mean, it's one thing to not like the film. Personal taste. It's subjective. It's art. You did not like the film. You have your own reasons. They're valid reasons. But it's quite another to post, let's say, tweets on your own wall or on the walls of other celebrities who have tweeted about RRR and tell them, it's all work of the RRR marketing team. Listen, you Hollywood elite, listen, you Hollywood producer of this huge film, Thor or Captain America or Black Phone or any huge writer. You do not know that RRR is a shitty film. I know that. You think RRR is a good film because that's what the marketing team of RRR has done. It's their work. It's their magic that all the Americans and Japanese people around the world think that RRR is a good film. I cannot even, and this that's about the film. I cannot even fathom the logic that, I mean, how stupid can you get that you think thousands and lakhs of people who have been going crazy over RRR, they actually did not like the film when they were sitting in the movie hall. What was going in their heads was some magic marketing by RRR team, and they were like watching the film and they're like, oh, it's such a good film. But it was not their own experience. So that's about the film. And then Naatu Naatu, when it won the Golden Globes. Oh shit, the kind of stupid, senseless arguments. Like, Indian cinema has produced so many amazing songs in all languages, or in Bollywood, for example. Why did this song win? This is such an ordinary song. Listen, people. Golden Globes is an annual award that this one took place in 2023. This annual award took place in 2023, so it's not supposed to give the best song award to your favorite song from 1953 or 33 or 2010. This annual award taking place in 2023 will only give best song awards to songs that came out in 2022. 1. 2. These Americans decided that Naatu Naatu was the best song. It was a better song than every single other American song that came out in 2022. All the songs that were hits, all the songs they shortlisted for Golden Globes, then all the songs that eventually made it to top 5. The jury, the Americans decided that Naatu Naatu is a much better song than all of those songs. And you are offended by that as Indians? This is unbelievable to me. You are actually offended that they thought that it's a better song than all the American songs. I mean, they did not Chhaya was not nominated this year. It can't get nominated this year. Nor can Awara Hoon. Nor can any song composed by H.D. Burman or R.D. Burman or Annu Malik or A.R. Rahman or Ille Raja. Those songs were not nominated in these Golden Globes 2023 because they did not come out this year. All your favorite songs. And why Naatu Naatu was nominated? Because Naatu Naatu is the only Indian song that these people were exposed to. Americans were exposed to. This was the only Indian song they were exposed to. Why? Because RRR. Because RRR is a huge, it's a box office juggernaut. It's an OTT juggernaut. Americans have been going crazy over RRR and the song thereby. That is why Naatu Naatu is the song that they chose from all the songs that came out in 2022. They chose Naatu Naatu as the Indian song they wanted to nominate, and they nominated it. They don't nominate Indian songs. All the beautiful songs that you are. I mean, I like I love so many songs more than Naatu Naatu. That does not matter. This is there. This is American award. This is not an Indian award. So if you did not like the film, if you do not like the song, that has nothing to do with whatever you have been cribbing about. No marketing team can force people to like their film. That is not how it works. Marketing can get people to the movie hall and get box office for the film, despite it being a shitty film. Maybe a houseful can be a hit because of marketing, because of who is in it. But the kind of reviews RRR has gotten, not just from Indian critics, we're talking about Western world and Japanese and other parts of Asia. Every day, dozens of Americans with verified handles from Hollywood, from journalists, from all the other fields, they tweet about RRR, how mad they are going about RRR. And some of them are people that Rajamouli cannot afford. Like if Rajamouli wants some guy, Rajamouli cannot afford to pay James Cameron to give a positive review, to stand with him and talk about RRR for 10 minutes. Rajamouli cannot pay James Cameron that money, or the Russo brothers of Avengers. He's not that rich that he would pay Russo brothers or James Cameron or all the other Hollywood elites. You can Google who else has talked about RRR. He can pay them to talk good about RRR. That's I don't know what is wrong with us Indians. I absolutely have no idea. Again, Naatu Naatu is the only Indian song that made it to US because of RRR, and then they decided it's a better song than every other American song that came out last year in 2022. So they gave the best song award to Naatu Naatu. And RRR, they genuinely like the film. You do not believe me? Go and read tweets before expressing your outrage. Go and read tweets by verified handles about what they have to say, what they have been saying since March last year. One more thing, you got the chronology wrong. The love for RRR has been pouring out from America since March itself last year. So when the movie became viral on Netflix and it stayed on top of Netflix, like in the top 10 Netflix for 15 weeks, marketing cannot do that. Netflix does not work like that. Global Netflix does not work like that. It stayed as a top 10 movie, one of the top 10 movies on Netflix for 15 weeks. This is a world record. No film has ever done that since Netflix started. That is not marketing. That is because people like this film and they keep going back to this film. So this is not the Houseful case. People are not tweeting, people are not outpouring their love on Houseful or any of the umpty number of hits that are mindless action films. And not all over the top action films are same. Please get this notion out of your head. Not all the over top action films are the same. Over the top action films is a genre unto itself. It's a genre within which a huge number of movies come out every year globally. And within this genre, there are good over-the-top action films, and then there are bad over-the-top action films. Rohit Shetty films are bad action films. All the South Indian films that you watch on South Set Max, they are bad over-the-top action films. RRR is good. Vikram was good. Kathy was good. War, Hrithik Roshan's War was good. So it's not like, oh, you did not like Rohit Shetty films, and why do you like RRR? No. Just because they are both over-the-top action films does not mean they are the same film. That's one genre. Just because Someone likes one romantic film, that person is now supposed to like all romantic films. It does not work like that. A romantic film can be good, a romantic film can be bad. A drama film can be good, a drama film can be bad. A sci-fi film can be good, a sci-fi film can be bad. Similarly, an over-the-top action film can be good, and another over-the-top action film can be bad. Just because you liked one does not mean you have to like every other film. Just because somebody is saying I loved RRR but I hate Rohit Shetty films, and you were like, oh, that's hypocrisy. No, that's not hypocrisy. That's it. That's all I have to say.